Hey all, this is Urson. Welcome back to the Huge Earth TSL as we continue our journey with Vladimir Ilyich Lenin and the Soviet people. We are on the verge of invading the Khan's lands to the east, who's been a thorn in our side ever since we spawned on this continent. So you know what? It's time to put the nail in the coffin and put this guy to bed. That is our plan. Our Moscow industry is cranking out catapults. We're going to crank out a couple more. I may actually put off that composite another turn. I really want more catapults. We're probably going to go through them pretty quick. Make sure Iskar and Kashlik go down without too much of a fight. And we can finally push forward and do some kind of good victory dance at the end of all this insanity. That's the plan, at least. In the interim, however, our scout is exploring eastward to find lands not yet found by anyone, hopefully. Anyways, we're going to be saving our magistrates for obvious reasons. We are going to be getting our... well, maybe the Oracle in a turn. That'd be something, eh? What I meant to say is getting our Judiciary Court up in Kharkov in relatively short order, and that'll be nice. Someone else in Medieval. I did not expect to be the first in the Medieval, but this is now disturbing me somewhat. The sheer number of folks in the Medieval. Let's see what he does and if he moves aggressively here. I don't think he can and do it actually safely at the same time. Let's see. Come on, Connie. There we go. Okay, he took a ping there. He's definitely going to push further here and push harder here for very good reasons. This is obviously... holy crap. He's actually really trying to push on Simibirsk a little. Okay. That's interesting. Well, that's alright. Hey, Oracle. Nice. Trapping. Oh, even nicer. So let's buy something here. Let's buy... I don't know. A composite? A catapult? Who knows? The world is our oyster. Probably a composite at this point. Probably smarter. Get that in that city. Get the bonus. I didn't do this because I would get a promotion. I did this because I would get some free units here. Adopt policy. We're going to finish tradition with this, no question. Get those free aqueducts in our cities. Awesome stuff. Be able to buy great engineers later. That'll be handy. Finished a barracks, huh? Let's get a Colosseum up, I guess. We're going to need that for the Circus Maximus, as I said, so we want to do that. Oracle, Epic... Colosseum, epic win. You know what? Let's hold off on the Colosseum for a bit. Catapult more important right now, I think, by far. You took a couple pings. That's alright. These other guys, they're, you know, threatening me a little, but I'm not too worried. I want to kill this more than anything else. These spearmen are dangerous. If I can kill the general, it would be that much better. I can't do it freely yet. The danger here is too much concentration of composite bowman fire on one position. We can stop that by... leveraging all our composite bowmen that actually have fire on multiple locations. So, all this is good. We can start doing some damage and doing some work, basically. You need to heal the hell up, bucko. You have cover too, but you're still in a bit of danger getting picked off by that guy. We'll probably need to pillage that guy at some point, but step by step. First, we're going to have to move into Iskar. We also are going to have a... wait, that catapult not out yet? Wasn't last turn that was supposed to come out? What's going on here? Why do we lose? We didn't get out of Golden Age or something, did we? Maybe it just ended, actually. That's exactly what happened. Hey! I hate being right. Our Golden Age just ended. That is why we are currently not able to crank out that catapult with the speed with which we had like it to crank it out. But, that's alright. Let's get this guy out here so we can support our spearmen a little. We're going to have to be able to stop units from coming in from Kashlik as well, so part of this is going to be the whole flanking maneuver to do that. Let's continue killing this guy. Good. This guy can't hit anything, so let's keep picking at this guy. That guy's healing up, so this will be a little easier. Let's support across the river. You heal up because you need to. You heal up because you should. If I need to pull this guy back, I will, but he's doing okay for now. The warrior can't really do much here. I need to wait for this guy to heal. We're doing okay. Simibirsk is going to be under a little bit of pressure, but we still should be fine in the interim. Is that a unit that's not being described? What is this? Siberian composite bowman. Okay, they can't fire, so that's fine. Again, not an issue. It's kind of the whole point of this defensive formation. You are doing fine there. What did you just do? I'm not even entirely certain. You need to change this into... ah, that's right. You're going to change this into horses. Get me some more horses. My kingdom for horse and all. Khaled al-Ibn Walid, you're doing fine there, so stay there. Warrior. I'm going to need someone to take the city at some point, but we're going to cross the river before that becomes an issue. Let's keep exploring this way. Pretty nice stuff out here, I gotta say. What else? Someone in the Medieval, and who else? More people in the Medieval. Bloody Marvels. I could push for Medieval through theology, but I'm not going to. Civil service would be much more valuable at this point. How much damage do they actually take from here? This is going to be important to know if we can sustain this or not. You just had emerged in the east. Really? Oh god, he finished 2 social policy ladders already? Jesus. That's scary. I don't think he took a capital at any point. Because that would be altogether untoward. Hey, he made it to the classical. That's about damn time for that old man. Oh, Polynesia. Underachieving sometimes. Scientifically, at least. I'm not trying to knock the Polynesians or anything here. Don't get me wrong. I'm a culturally sensitive individual. But sometimes your science really got to pick up a little. Otherwise, you're underachieving. Alright, good. So, we have enemies near Semibirsk, but that is the point. There are settlers near Semibirsk, that is the point. We are going to deal with the Khan regardless. Alright, so let's do some more killing. Let's clear up these warriors. They're threatening my composite just a little bit. It's a little scary. We have to clear up this guy too, because he's threatening the city. He can do some good damage to my composites here too, so let's just start picking him off a little more. That's alright. We'll probably be okay here, holding this position. I don't want to expose my guy to too much damage here, and I can always pull this composite back if need be, so that's okay. I'm probably better off with that guy near the city, honestly, but if that's extra experience for me, I will not say no. I will say yes, in fact. This can control this tile a little bit. Ooh, hi, vulnerable spearman that doesn't know I can see him. That's really nice. You can probably pull back a bit. Probably pillage that other olive plantation, honestly. Now that I have ZOC. Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's move you forward and take that swing. Move you back to pillage the olive plantation. Beautiful. You can heal. You could probably honestly pillage here and be better off for it. I don't think there's anything else out here to really hit you, but let's heal up for now. I could really take another swing at this guy. I really kind of want to do that, honestly, but I don't think I can justify it. You're the guy without cover, so that's a little dangerous. We're going to have to start moving some more troops over this river, like I said, so let's do that. Let's just set up for next turn. Heal up a little bit while you can. The rest of these guys are going to have to do the best we can against this force pushing us from this direction. We can't even fire from there, so this composite's actually going to be a bit of a danger here. He's smart deployment of troops. Good job on you, buddy. Good on you, friend. Alright, if we can do this, we're going to get hit way too much here if we stay. This composer's done for if he stays there, so we're going to have to pull back. You can only attack this tile, and that's not going to help much. Ugh. Alright, yeah, you need to pull way the hell back, because you're going to die otherwise. As much as I want to stay here in that really strategically strong position, I need to pull back here to the iron. I may have to pull back another tile, honestly. If this guy takes a strike at me, maybe bad. I wish I could do this again, attack this guy, but that's in range of the city, so it's not safe. So the strong position I had is not really evaporating, but it's not as good as I had hoped. We have a fresh catapult, though, and that's going to help us take the city down. What kind of city? This is open. Is this open as well? Brilliant. All right, I'm going to bias these catapults to open terrain right now. Not because I particularly want to do that. I like to spread my promotions around different areas, but I need to be able to take these cities down. They're all flat terrain, so that'll be more or less easy to deal with when the time comes. Okay, do pasture. Pietrograd will slow down a little, but it'll have better production for it, and that'll be nice. Composite Bowman, finish that healing, and then we'll see what to do with you later. Warrior, I was going to put you over the river, but maybe not. Let's just sit out here for now and see what happens. I do want to start moving in toward Iskar, but again, these units, there's a lot of them, and I still need to deal with them, so let's just hang out for now and see what we can do with that later. You, sir! We can do trapping. I guess that's good. Moscow's not using that yet, so let's turn that... It's me, grassland, isn't it? Stop that. Grassland, yeah. So we're going to chop this forest, then turn that into a camp to get more food out of it. Let's go this way. Not much, I guess. Let's go this way. Yeah, we're going to have to start moving in. But this is dangerous. I have to clear up this composite, whatever the hell's going on up there. The general's not helping matters either. You stay, and let's see. Someone else got the medieval? Oh, no, so you got into classical. That's right. That's right. We were just berating him for being slow on science. That's the way it goes sometimes there. Okay, that guy, something went into that city, which is strong-ish. What is... No, that was a trader. Never mind, it's not a military unit. Now is the Conqueror's turn. What does he do? Hits me a little. Okay, this is fine. It's a free promotion. I don't mind at all. Actually, I'm glad that composite left because that was a dangerous position for him to be in. For me, rather. Not for him so much. He was actually in a good way there. Alright, we're gonna have another catapult out in 2 turns. By the time this guy gets across the river, it'll be catapult time. Alright, we are gonna probably use those catapults on a siege now. It's more or less high time to get those rolling. Good. You took a lot of damage, didn't you? You did, didn't you? Yeah. I may try to get this guy dead. Let's give him ZOC. Is it gonna be a flanking bonus or not? Nah, it's not a melee unit. And I can't move in here freely. Let's flip this out for a second. Flippen Sie aus. Okay, good. If this guy tries to run out, he'll have zone of control, probably able to kill him. He may be able to pillage here, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. The warriors are still a problem, but we should be able to deal with these guys more or less easily. And again, they're trying to surround me and get a decent flank off. And that's smart, except for the fact that they're warriors. They won't be able to kill me, so that's nice. Ooh, nice. Triple rough is always good. Hey, you're healed. Just in time. You can pillage now. Good. Right, this guy's... That wasn't a good move on his part, I don't think. Yeah, because we can technically surround here pretty easily. Yeah, we can, actually. Let's take a couple pings at this guy and give this composite a bit of a bad day. Yeah, I can't move in safely there, so let's move this way and ping that guy. Ooh, we can almost get this guy down. I want to scare the composite off, then we can worry about the spearmen. This guy can get bombarded a bit. Not safely, actually. It's the only position I can bombard from, so let's do that a little. I know that composite's probably hanging out right there, which is why I need those catapults to really force him to commit. He's going to have to defend hard if I put catapults here and then support them with composites. So we're going to wait a couple turns to get those in there. Then we should be fine. Warrior's going to go across the river for obvious reasons. You pillaged already, so why don't you just fortify up? You fortify up. Did you move? Really? Okay, whatever. Fine by me. What did you do? You finished that lumber mill. Good. Right, is this going to be a... What is this? Grassland? Grassland, yeah. So we're going to chop this and make a camp out of that. That'll be nice and handy. You stay there. You heal up because you're in danger of dying horribly. Chop and then make a camp. Simbirsk has grown. Excellent. Where did you grow to? Here. How about you grow there? I'm okay on money, not okay on food, so that's good. All right. Worker, continue that road. Finally be able to connect Minsk and Simbirsk. Our outside edge of our empire will be finally connected. Ah, glorious day. Let's keep an eye on what the Khan does here. Always a danger. The flank on this composite's a little scary, but again, I don't think he can actually get me without sacrificing his warriors, and then I'll be fine. I can always retreat one tile, heal up, and then be able to really push. Goths, yeah, screen is jumping because there's a lot of thinking going on. This is what happens on these big maps. My computer can only handle so much. Oh. Aladic has made peace with Anatom. Great. Now the Goths can be focused on me. Isn't that cute? He'll have enough of military to deal with them, though, I think, so we'll be alright. What's coming? Your city becomes religious. Oh, goody. What religion did we get? I wonder. What is Sibir going to do? Okay, he healed instantly, which is really annoying. It's exactly what I didn't want to happen. And on both of these warriors, actually. So this spearman is now in this composite's in a little bit of a threat. I didn't really consider him doing that because that was pretty dumb, but alright. So this guy hit this guy, and that's fine. We're going to pull back and heal up a little. Double open works for me. I wish I could pillage and do this, but I can't really do it easily. What did you get hit by? I don't even know. Too many things with instant movement, I gotta say. It makes things a little difficult. Okay, go up here. Can we kill this guy already? Thank you. No more heal instantly for you, bub. Excellent. You can keep healing up. You are in dire straits right now. And I don't mean the band. Like, he's actually in a lot of trouble. He's actually not part of Mark Knopfler's crew. Onward. Pietrograd, yes. Getting those catapults up. And at this rate, honestly, it looks like we're going to need those catapults to take these cities. He's getting too many units here too easily, too quickly, too strongly. Let us pillage a little. Heal up faster than actually just fortifying up. Probably going to pull you out here to kill the spearman. You're in a bit of danger just sitting here. So why don't we pull you back a tick? Yeah, it kind of sucks at, I guess, at attacking and moving. So let's do it like... I don't want to put him over the river. So let's do it like this and then like that. Warrior will be there for moral support, I guess. The danger here, as always, is freaking composite in a really bad position. I wanted to be able to use this guy a little more. The good thing about this is that Tyre moves after the Khan, so I can move this guy in and take a kind of a cheap shot, honestly, on this guy without being in threat of dying. This guy, however, is under severe threat of dying, so let's bring him back out with a general as well. Handy dandy. Chopping and then camping, I guess, is the technical term. And we are kind of camping, I suppose. It's not wrong. Well, you're not wrong. Go this way. Yeah, we're gonna need more units there, I think. So we checked out the east, just the tip. We're doing fine. Moscow grew, good. Go there. I want your citizens to keep growing. We're gonna need to get a guild up at some point. Which city became religious? Petrograd became religious. We have Hinduism. We are now Hindus. What do we get? God King. Too bad that's not in Moscow. Faith Bridge Pagodas. Cool. Universities. Oh, Jesuit education. Really? Sweet. That's gonna be really handy. We gotta build more faith buildings. Jesuit education is gonna rock. Rock on Hinduism. Who's that? Oh no! Eridu got taken by the Goths. Are you serious? Oh god, Sumer. See, this is why you shouldn't have doubted me. You should just focus on the freaking Goths. And they're gonna die, and we're gonna have a Gothic problem. And this is huge. The Goths are getting massive, massive, and so are the Chinese. Like they're just spamming cities because they're free to go. And I'm dealing with these dumbasses who are downing me instead. Look at the Chinese just dropping cities every couple seconds. That's gonna be another freaking. It's gonna be another Hitler problem, basically. Just too big too soon. Really, really bad news. And we're getting pushed pretty hard here too, which is not. I'm not a fan of that. You need to get out and heal up. He can't attack me this turn, so I can heal up for 20 and still be safe. This is becoming a problem now. We're getting pushed on way too many positions here. Let's do that, I guess. You can go cover, and that's going to help you a lot, but you actually need to do a lot of stuff. You need to heal up here. This guy's going to be important. You need to heal up too. You're going to be important. Everybody's important. No one has time. Let's bring you open and keep you moving. Man, this turned into a heck of a slog. I gotta say, he's got a lot of military around. We're scaring him back, though, which is good. We can do some more pings there. This is... The fact that he's converging on Semibirsk does not provide a lot of happiness and health to me, but we're not gonna lose it. That's for damn sure. Shot caravans. We can't pillage that. Let's start moving in this way. Flip you out here. Come on, flip you out. So we can move in, potentially here, and attack something if need be. You're good. We can probably start taking pings at Iskar relatively soon, but we'll have catapults in place for that shortly. If we wipe out these troops a little, we'll be good. Yeah, Tyre's going to be a little pissed at me if I stay there. So let's just move here and take the easy heal first. What else have we got? You take the easy heal here. There's no units here that I can see, so that's excellent. You are fine. You're healing. This is good. My spearmen are almost up to capacity, and that's going to be key, I think. We're going to need to get the composites there on the other side of the river as well. But we'll do that like this, probably. Probably the best way, I think. Alright, good. Khaled Ibn al-Walid, go here and defend yourself in Semibirsk, because this composite, he's seen better days, I'll be honest with you. Alright. Good. Scout, obviously watching the expansion of the Chinese Empire with dread, but what can you do? 2 dynasties down already, which is scary. Let's keep going to Ur, I guess. Still science, still religion. Next. See what he does next. So this should be fine to absorb a strike from a warrior. If he tries to push in. He may just move forward and pillage, honestly. We'll be able to kill him with city bombardment. But he's pushing, he's counter-pushing here, which is good. He's devoting some of his forces to try and push north, which will be less defending Iskar when we actually decide to move our catapults in. So this is actually working to my advantage in some weird-ass way. It actually kind of is. He didn't really do much besides trying to fortify and heal. And this guy's moving in, and that's scary. I'm going to need to intercept that with city bombardment and composites. Let's move this guy out safe. This guy in to absorb the punishment. Another catapult, give me open, because that's the only thing that matters right now. And let's push forward. Let's push forward across the river. You need to stop sending composites against me, bro. It's getting a little obnoxious. Okay. Anything here? Not much, though there's a trader I'm going to pillage at some point soon. Anything to fire at? Yes, a lot of things to fire at. And horsemen, no less. Crap. That's dangerous. Oh, God. Alright, well, you know, this is the issue with invasion. I'm going to start taking casualties at some point. I just got to try to minimize them when I can. You I can actually take down pretty easy. You will be not encouraged to attack me at this point. You, I need to start... If I start inhaling this composite, he's going to pull back, so that's fine. The spearman is more dangerous. I'm not worried about that, though, as much. Alright, and you can't fire over diddly, so you can stay there. Worker, good. Camp now. You finally finished that road. Excellent. Good on you. Why don't you... What is this? This is a plains tile? Yeah. So might as well leave that as forest. And choppa... Not choppa, choppa, choppa. Campy, campy, campy. This way's good. Onward. Almost. What do we have? Catapults. What? What are you talking about? Alright, I guess I do have to move a catapult. Minsk grew. Right. Minsk. Where do I want to put you? Probably going to put you there once we have a farm, so that works good. And next turn. Onward. Onward and upward. See what the Khan does. His warrior offensive is stymieing a little bit. He's going to probably... I mean, I don't think he's going to be able to heal instantly right off. Again, that'll be really annoying. We got to trim these numbers down a bit. This is getting a little scary with the horsemen and the composites. And oh my god, this guy's going to take a lot of pounding, honestly, from this attack. I don't want to push against Koshak. I want to push against Iskar, but if I can keep him baying against my units in this direction... Shoot! Really? What the hell? Horseman, composite, from where? Okay, that is not cool. That should not have happened. How did I get killed? I would have had vision of here. Where did the composite come from? As I know, the AI does not move and fire easily. What the hell happened? Okay, that's getting a little... This is... Whoa! So I don't know why I lost that composite, honestly. Doesn't make much sense to me. Knowing what I know about the AI. But, okay. I guess we'll call that a draw. What the hell? Alright, well, that's all kinds of irritating. I was going to pillage this, but now I've got a bigger problem, which is the horsemen trying to kill all my dudes. Oh, God. Alright, this is a little dangerous right now. Move you in this way. Move you in this way. We need to start doing work on this guy. We also need to start doing work on this guy. Dangerous stuff. I thought... I'm actually really surprised at that result. Quite surprised at that result. Alright, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. No more warriors. Good. So you, for some reason, took a crap ton of damage. I'm not sure why, but okay. We're gonna let these guys blow themselves up on the city a little bit. Not too worried about this yet. Let you heal up. If the spearman wants to push on Simbirsk, fine, let him. I'm not worried about that city being taken. They're gonna die much quicker than me. This guy needs to go way down before we start thinking about moving in our catapults, which we will shortly. That's going to be catapult range, that's going to be catapult range. So we will start moving in our first two soon. And the advantage of catapults here is that I can push them over the river, and we're going to lose that movement anyway, so I don't really care so much. This, however, this horseman crap on this side, why I lost that composite, I'm still not certain. It should not have done that much damage. With the one open and one rough, like that is not murder, kill, death ability on the composite. So I'm not entirely sure what happened there. But okay, we're just going to pretend that was weird. That's weird. I'm not sure why I lost that guy. And he was a veteran too, which is a real shame. Anyway, no decisions to be made. Let's keep going. Worker, yep. Camp. And what else we got? You finish that farm. Is there another river tile here I can use? Not a river. Alright, so what can we do with you? Probably chop this. This is river, right? Yeah. This riverine, let's chop that and get a farm going. Worker there is going to make a camp. Oh, no. Wait. We're going to chop that forest. I made an error. It's alright. We're good. We're okay. We're fine. We're going to find her. Alright, good. Catapults are almost ready. We're taking a little bit on the nose here, but we should be alright still. I'm a little worried for my composites. They're becoming a little more fragile than I had expected, honestly, but alright, whatever. Catapults. No. More catapults. I need more of these. More of these, please. Oh, pagoda. Culture, happiness, and faith. I may do that before I hit the medieval. Yeah, let's do that while I can. It's the only city I have that ability to buy anything in, so let's go. You should not attack. You should just run away. I'm not sure what the hell happened there, but we're getting pushed on pretty hard, and that's really what happened. This should not die. If it dies, I'll be very surprised. Where's the Khan? There's the Khan. No. Okay, so not as bad as I had expected at all, actually. That's fine. That is not much damage. And that's... I can deal with this. It's still a little dangerous for my guys, but I can deal with this. More important is going to be taking Iskar. If we can take Iskar, that's fine. Wow, he's bringing a lot to bear on Simbirsk, and that's all right. They don't have much to pillage from, so I'll be able to hold this pretty easy. This is rough going for anybody, especially for infantry troops. All right, good. So we're going to roll up with our catapults and say, hey, we're going to kill the spearmen to make our lives easier. You have another open promotion. We're going to start losing guys. And the Goths are coming too, aren't they? Son of a bitch. Okay, so we got to have to worry about the Goths now too. That's going to be fun. Hey, you got your cover promotion just in time because you're being pelted by that guy all the time. All right, so step by step here, let's start moving in our catapults. We are going to have to deal with a composite at some point, probably going to be sitting right there, but hopefully not there in range of destruction of catapult. Go in there. We're going to need to take vision of the city, so some of our composites are going to get some danger zoned situations, but what can we do? There's only so much we can do, actually. We can't move him and actually fire, so let's use him to fire. Move him in range for vision, and then pillage. Good. That'll keep him full health. This position is so tenuous right now. Yeah, that is not pretty. Oh god, that guy's gonna bite it, isn't he? Okay. Well, oh god, he's really gonna bite it. Whew, boy. Well, this just got messy in a hurry. How quickly can we get Iskar down? I think we need to start moving spearmen in. The more targets he has... Oh, he's got a lot of units. Holy crap, dude. Alright, well, we're going to have to do the best we can right now. And distract, I guess, with as many units front-loaded here as possible. This guy needs to heal, but we need him running in. I needed another unit there, but I don't have it. Wow. This is problematic, I gotta say. Just a bit. Take that guy. Can we kill him with the warrior? We can, but that guy, horseman, is going to be in a bad way in a second. You pull back a tick, and maybe you can heal up a little. Whew, this war, guys, this war right here. Damn. All right, this warrior's a little bit hung out, but he should be able to defend. No problem there. You finally got that done, and now I got to worry to my west that it is quite obvious to me now that the Goths are coming. And that's never good because of the Goths. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do with Sitting Bull. He's giving as much bonus as he can to as many units as he can. Let's see if we can keep these guys alive long enough to make this happen. That's way too many freaking composites. Holy crap. Chop that, as we talked about. Scout moving south and onward. Spearman, yep, take this opportunity to heal because it's gonna get bad in a hurry. And let's see what happens with the Khan here. I mean, this is just so many units. There's so many. We're gonna take massive attrition here, and I just hope I can pay off the Goths to just not down me again. But it looks like he's going. Looks like he's coming. Looks like the Goths are coming, and that, my friend, is an irritation par excellence. No, how much am I gonna lose here? I'm gonna lose a lot, aren't I? Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt like hell. And he got it. That BS freaking just bought a unit, ha! Kind of crap. And look at this. I mean, this is just ludicrous. Fighting into this right now? Not good. Not good for health and happiness. All right. God. Let's take another couple pings. We'll start doing the city some damage. But this was a lot easier before, I'll be honest with you. All right. Take that shot. Yeah, this is problems, guys. This is problems because we are strung out pretty hard here, and we're going to be losing a composite every turn, and we can take Iskar maybe, and then we'll have to rebuild our entire military. And all these composites are pretty veteran, so it's going to be a slog. And we do have to worry about the Goths to the west. I mean, I'm expecting a Dow at any point here. Hopefully they'll still focus on the Sumerians a bit because we're a bit stronger. But man, I don't know. I'm not going to be able to pull this off. Just because there's so much unit spam right now. But, you know, that's how it goes. I will see what I can do, and hopefully you will join me for the next episode where we push up against the Khan a little bit more and see what we can do to thin his numbers, thin the herd, and increase our chances of actually taking this damn city. Because right now, folks, it's looking a little slim. It's looking a little too slim, and hopefully I can bring it to you next time. I will see you then. Till then.